defense. And the only way I can see Dak going to a Super Bowl is just like I saw Jalen Hurts, bro. Because even though, in my opinion, Dak Prescott overall as a passer is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, I think Jalen Hurts, he plays up in big moments, bro. And he make key plays. And I just think the Eagles, they have so much surrounding Jalen Hurts to a point where that he don't have to do too much. And I feel like with Dak, he has to do too much, bro. Because he don't have overall the running back. He only have one wide receiver. Now this year he got George Pickens, so we'll see what happened with them two. But overall, bro, he don't really have too many weapons on the team, bro. Now he has underachieved a couple of years because even though you don't have those weapons, you can't get mad at fans where, okay, you don't have those weapons, but in the regular season you still throw 38 touchdowns and throw for almost 4,000 yards. Now we expect that to translate to the playoffs, and when it don't, we don't want to hear, oh, he didn't have this, he ain't had that. Yeah, even though it is true, you still gotta come. You still gotta play up.
Top tier as well. So like when you a quarterback with a good defense, a lot of quarterbacks want that, a good defense, like Joe Burrow and shit. So like when you a quarterback with a good defense, you kind of just like you said, like with Jalen Hurts, you have to not mess up in a sense. That's part of being a quarterback that people forget, I think. Yeah.
I think when it comes to somebody like a Dak Prescott, bro, his issue, in my opinion, he had his moments with him falling short. I think when I look at that 2016 game, bro, if the Cowboys, they started off slow. And that's when his first ever playoff game, his rookie year, they started off slow. Yes. They came back. Then Aaron Rodgers showed you why he's Aaron Rodgers, and you can't put yourself in those moments. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be the guy that has the ball at the end of the game against Aaron Rodgers, not the other way around. Because he's going to make those plays to put his team in position to win because he's done it all the time. When I look at the 2018 season, he played terrible against the Rams in the divisional round. You know what I'm saying? He was okay with the Seahawks, against the Seahawks wild card, but Zeke had a big game in that wild card game. But then when you got a Rams team who neutralizes Zeke, that's when you expect your quarterback to at least make those plays and make those big time moments to show you why he can lead you to a Super Bowl. And Dak didn't do that, so they lose that. Now let's keep going. Now they don't get back to the playoffs until 2021. You feel me? And in reality, they started off slow again. And they lost. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really get nothing going until the second half. 2022. Great game in the wild card. Beat Tom Brady. Went head to head with Tom Brady and beat Tom Brady. Outplayed Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And thanks to that defense that kept pressuring Tom Brady on that Bucs team who shouldn't have been in that playoff spot in general. That should have been the Falcons, but the Falcons, they let the season go and lost a whole bunch of games that they should have won. But you go against the Niners and your defense played their best football. The defense played the Niners was on the road, bro.
They did enough
and
for
the tough.
I agree.
Yeah. And the Cowboys, they neutralized Christian McCaffrey a little bit. They had Brock Purdy was making plays, but they was never giving up the big plays, and they was good on third downs. All Dak had to do was not mess up and lead them down the field, and they should have won that game, bro. What he kept doing, he threw two stupid picks, one off the back foot, another one he wasn't even paying attention. And they lose that game.
It was
now we go
in there too. Like I was like, damn. When he threw it, I was like, oh shit.
Now we go 2023. My 2023 season with Jeff Pad that year before. What'd he do?
Yeah. He
played bad, but the defense just looked terrible, bro. That Cowboy, I did not recognize that Cowboy defense. I couldn't tell that was a defense that played all year, that was dominating, getting picks and high flying and making plays all around. I couldn't. That wasn't the same defense, bro. So the offense and defense both was terrible, and they got spanked. But I just look at with Dak, bro. Dak gonna need more help, bro. He just gonna need a little more help. But he also has to play up the level of competition, bro. He has to be great in big moments. You just can't be
Yeah.
great in big moments in one playoff game. You got to be consistent if it's not going your
I mean,
way. Cause
every game you got to be trying to outplay the other quarterback for real.
yeah,
Like I don't know if you
and
just be going out there like I'm trying to not mess up, which is I don't know, but like you got to be trying to outplay the other Q. Like that's part of it. Like win your matchup, dude.
yeah, I feel the same way, man. And another thing with him is you can't. You're not gonna know what you're gonna get from your teammates in these playoff runs. You know what I'm saying? Saquon is a breed. You feel me? But a lot of those runs, bro, let's say Saquon wasn't busting those big runs out. Now it's on Jalen Hurts to bail the Eagles out and still get to try to get the W.
Yeah,
Let's just be real. Dak ain't had that, which still ain't no excuse. So he has to play up and be a great quarterback in those big moments. He hasn't done that, bro. You know, Justin Herbert hasn't done it neither.
nope.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the same
Somebody I love
time,
using on Matt, and by the way, love using.
yeah, but I like just Herbert one of my favorite quarterbacks. We like my top three on my favorite quarterbacks, bro. You know, so I think he get a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? But also, I think some of the criticism is warranted, especially this last season, bro. Only throwing 3 interceptions in the season, and you throw 4 in one game in the wild card game. That's a bad way to end your season, man. And you're the main reason why the team lost because the defense wasn't that bad. The defense was actually decent. The defense was holding their own through the whole game. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
CJ Stroud, he was good. You know what I'm saying? But that could have been the game that the Chargers could have upset the Houston, bro. They let that game. In my opinion, Justin Herbert was the main reason why the Chargers lost that game, bro. Cause he didn't play up to his level of play like I'm used to, bro. You only throw 3 interceptions in this regular season, bro. That shows me that you know how to keep the ball away from the defense. And now you get in a wild card game and you giving the ball away from defense. You do it 4 times. You throw four. You throw. Come on, bro. You throw more interceptions in one game than you did all season. That's crazy to me, bro. That's a bad look, man. That's a bad look. So all the criticism that Justin Herbert that he got all off season, he deserves it. I think he gonna come out this year and play well, but it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying, to actually win something or try to win that division when you got the Chiefs and Broncos on your heels. So that's
yeah.
my thing with that. But him and that, bro, both of both of those 2 guys, in my opinion, who I look at
Who's
as my quarter, they're my
who's the fourth
quarterback.
team in
Show me
that
something
division?
on the Raiders. I don't see the Raiders really doing that, even with
Okay,
Geno
okay,
Smith,
okay,
bro. I
okay.
just think
All right.
I can see the Raiders winning like being 7-10 this year, taking a step up. But it's just gonna be hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to actually have a great team that can overcome a Denver Broncos team that's on the come up with a Bo Nix that can overcome a Chargers team with the great coach and Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert. Overcome that Chiefs team who just come on, bro, 3-time champion Patrick Mahomes. And one of the great coaches of all time, Andy Reid, is gonna be hard. You're gonna have a great team, bro. You're gonna have to draft some guys, some key players that can
Yeah,
actually build something there, and y'all can really do something. But for right now, I
yes,
just don't see that.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I think with Pete Carroll, somebody that is motivational and he can get the best out of his guys, I can see them being 7-10. They're building something over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to build something over there. But in reality, bro, I just don't see them making the playoffs, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm high on the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Chiefs. I think all 3 of them gonna make the playoffs again this year. You feel me? Like I'm
Yeah,
high. I'm very high on those 3 teams. You know what I'm saying? Even though they all in the same conference division, I'm very high on those 3 teams though. So it's gonna be hard. I just unless one of those 2 teams, unless one of those 3 teams underachieve, bro. I just don't see it, bro. When it comes to
yeah.
the Raiders, bro, I don't see them having a winning record. If they're 8-9, I'd be surprised, bro. At most 7-10, in my opinion. If they win 8 games to 9 games, I'll be shocked. Just because
Oh,
I'm like I said, I'm high on the Broncos, Chargers, and Chiefs.
I love Geno Smith, but I agree with you. I don't see it. But they are like, yeah, they are building some shit over there. I agree with that. The facility is amazing. Like you go to Vegas, you drive right by it. That shit is awesome looking. It don't look like it's supposed to be there though, but it's still awesome.
All right, let's get it, man. Welcome to it. Be Like That podcast. I know we about 10 minutes in, but welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We back. We back. We back. We appreciate you guys for joining. I'm your host Dan with my boy, your host Drew.
What up with it?
Appreciate y'all. Like I said, once again, appreciate y'all for coming in. We got a lot of things to talk about today. We got to talk about the Browns QB situation. You know, Kevin Stefanski has came out today and announced that Joe Flacco will be the starting quarterback. So we're going to talk about that. While talking about that, we're going to get into Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel, those two quarterback situations. So we're gonna get on the Browns. We're gonna be talking about the Browns for probably majority of the show. Then we're gonna get into Gunna. He just dropped his album 2 weeks ago, Last of One. I'm gonna talk about it, give y'all my review on that. I don't know if Drew heard it. He'll give you his review if he heard it.
That, yeah.
Then at the end of the show, to close the show out, we're gonna talk about Young Thug career, bro. Because I got a hot take on Young Thug career. And I think a lot of people not gonna like, but I think it's just reality for right now, what I see right now. So, but for the first topic, let's get into the Browns situation. Like I told you guys, Kevin Stefanski has announced that Joe Flacco will be the starting quarterback. No, I don't think no one's surprised because all the other quarterbacks were injured, and none of them, based on all three of them being injured, none of them really got to put out a resume in the preseason to show that they are trying to compete or can compete with Joe Flacco for the starting job. None of them did nothing to show that, okay, we can put them out there. You know what I'm saying? I think Joe Flacco, based on what he did last year, his moments with the Colts, he's shown that he still has the ability to be a good quarterback that can lead your team to wins. And what he showed the year before with the Browns, leading them back to the playoffs for the second year since 2022. You know what I'm saying? So since 2002. You know what I'm saying? Leading them to the playoffs in 2002. So for him to do that, that's big for that city and what they trying to do. So bringing him back, that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson getting hurt. You need to find somebody. You need somebody that can be stable in your offense. And I think with Joe Flacco and Kevin Stefanski, I think Kevin Stefanski, he just wants somebody older and mature that sees what he sees. And I think with somebody like a Joe Flacco who's 40, that's seen it all, who's going on to his 18th year, I think him and Kevin Stefanski, they mesh well. Joe, he's gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? He is a risk it for the biscuit type of quarterback sometimes, but also a lot of times though in big moments, Joe Flacco does play well. So I think that is smart for them to bring him in. And like I said, to me, it's a no-brainer for him to be the starting quarterback, bro. He's the best quarterback on the depth chart right now. He's the most experienced, and he's proven. So it makes sense for you to start him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. When it comes to Kenny Pickett, I don't know what they're gonna do with Kenny Pickett, bro. I know Adam Schefter came out and said that the Browns might keep 3 or 4 quarterbacks. I don't know about that. I think that's dumb. I just don't think that. So Kenny Pickett is the guy that I'm gonna get back to once we get done talking about Shedeur and Dylan. Once I give you my takes on Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel. So first, I'm going to start off with Shedeur, bro, before I get into Dylan Gabriel, because he had his first game, and Dylan had the second game. Now, when it comes to Shedeur, bro, my problem with people is, man, it's like, Shedeur is in a situation, no, the Browns are in a situation, they're in a lose-lose situation with Shedeur. Because before he even had his preseason game, when the Browns came out and said they was going to play him, everybody was like, oh, they're sabotaging him to fail. Not realizing the main reason why he was going to be a starter, my boy, is because Kenny Pickett hamstring, Dylan Gabriel hamstring, and Joe Flacco old. So you don't really want to try to even risk him playing a preseason game until it's the last one. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they brought in Snoop Huntley. The reason why they brought in Tyler Huntley, so Tyler Huntley could play the second half, because they didn't want Shedeur to play the full game. They weren't going to do Shedeur like that. They're never going to do that. So they brought in Tyler Huntley to come in so he could secure the second half as the quarterback. Cool. Yes. Shedeur had a good game against. Yep. He had a good game. I give him that, bro. But what annoys me is we make it seem like he went against Carolina's first team. He didn't go against Carolina's first team.
No, he
didn't. He went against a below average second team, 2 and 3 on the Carolina Panthers, and he still played well for a guy who's only been playing with the 3s and 4s.
Niggas is trying to get a job too, though, so we're not going to discount them Like just being
They're
2 or 3
cool. They're cool, but we gotta
playing
be.
at a high
They
level.
gonna be in Canada though. Them niggas gonna be in Canada though. So let's just keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? No, with all due respect, they gonna be in the USFL and all that shit. Let's just be real. They gonna be in arena football. You know, I'm not being disrespectful. They're just the fact they still
Them
gonna
niggas
make
be
money and
cold,
get that
though.
money.
They be cold.
They still gonna make money, so it don't really matter.
No,
They gonna
no,
still
no.
get. They make them. They gonna have
Some
more
of
money
them
in their pocket than I do.
definitely, some
So
of them
I ain't
definitely
tripping.
gonna be practice squad.
Yeah, but my
In
point
the
is with
league, nigga, you're
Shador.
not gonna do that. Like
My point is with Shador is, bro, it's like it's a lose-lose situation because it's like, okay, he play when he as soon as he plays well, people say, oh, he proved that he should start. Then when that don't go away around people, they start saying, well, he proved that he should be in front of Dylan Gabriel. And it's just like they drafted Dylan Gabriel third for a reason, bro. They like Dylan Gabriel. They like this kid, but sticking on Shador. It's too many jock sniffers, bro, for Shador, bro. And it just annoys. I call them the jock sniffer clan. Because it's just all these grown men, bro, it don't matter what this dude do, they gonna just ride with Shador. They gonna ride with him. Bro, you're the fourth quarterback on the depth chart, and you're confronting a reporter. What we do that at, bro? Then you got people saying, well, people confront reporters all the time, not the fourth string quarterback. So the practice squad, he walked up to him and asked him a question, answer the question and keep it pushing. Don't, bro, why you ain't talking about me? You don't do that, bro. You're the fourth string quarterback. That's a bad look.
He walked up to me like.
But you did confront him though. He walked up on him, but you confronted him about another situation. Listen, you can confront somebody. Listen, bro, if I walk up on you and say, "What's up, Drew?" and you say, "Nigga, what else shit you was talking, then? What the fuck?"
You was talking
That's confronting.
Shit about me earlier. Yeah, I would do that. What's nothing wrong?
But
with
nigga, we outside though, bro. We can do that.
Yeah, I mean,
you're the fourth string quarterback. Read the room. No, bro, you're the fourth string quarterback. Then your brother recorded to try to make it seem like that's cool. You're the fourth string quarterback, bro. You're fourth. You don't do that, bro.
Arrogant shit though. He was just like,
it don't matter. You don't say nothing at all. You're fourth. You're not in Buffalo. You're not at, bro. Like he don't, bro. That's my issue. He don't know how to read the room, bro. He lacks social awareness, bro. He do. You're the fourth string quarterback. Shut up. That's why you didn't get drafted in the first round. That's why you didn't get drafted in the first round, bro. Because your pre-game the pre-draft meetings, you was terrible in. You couldn't read defenses. Come on, bro. Installs. You didn't understand installs. Then when you got criticized, you didn't like that, bro. You showed it, bro. And that showed weakness. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's my issue with Shador. These I want to call them the jock sniffers. Cause it's just like y'all act like, oh, they did him dirty. Did who dirty? The league wrong for that, bro. The league don't know what they doing. The league they wrong on this one. They so wrong on this one, bro. The league dropped the ball on this one. Are they wrong about Patrick Mahomes? He got drafted in the first round. Are they wrong about Josh Allen? Are they wrong about Cam Newton? Are they wrong about Andrew Luck? Are they wrong about, come on. We want to keep going? Can we can keep going.
So you saying like everybody gets drafted in the right like place now? Is that what you trying to make?
No, I'm saying don't tell me the league wrong. They don't tell me just because Shador Sanders don't get drafted in the first round, now the league doesn't know what they doing now. When they drafted, it's hella quarterbacks. It's
saying that because he could have easily been a first round pick.
But he wasn't because he was terrible in pre-draft meetings. He was terrible in them, bro. He couldn't read a defense.
That's cool, but you're
that's not cool.
One of the teams, and you've never won shit.
No, bro. No, it don't matter, bro. No, they don't, bro. What are you? Listen, bro. Hold on. So you're telling me since I'm the Giants and I suck, I'm supposed to bring in the kid who can't even read defenses, who don't understand installs?
It's like the nigga you have now can't read them. So
no, that's not true. No. The nigga we got now can't read him. He just ain't good.
Okay,
that's the difference. That's the difference, bro. Because you got dudes they can read it. They chalkboard kings, bro. You got dudes they chalkboard kings. That's not hearsay, bro. Well, listen, what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop doing that, bro. Bro, stop doing that, bro. But listen, bro. Listen. We gotta stop doing that, bro. Because when something come out in his favor, it's facts to y'all. When other people come out and say something that's not in his favor, then it's not true. He say, she say. It's not he say, she say, bro. It's multiple reports. Colin Cowherd came out and said it's true. John Milikoff came out and said it's true. These are guys that know people inside these places, bro. They're not lying when they talking about this man, bro. The Giants had him for a pre-draft meeting, just like they had or Carter, just like they had Jackson Dart. They put him through the same job they put Jackson Dart through. Jackson Dart, A. Shedeur, F. It is what it is, bro. He not that good. He couldn't do what he do. He couldn't do nothing, bro. You want to know one of the main reasons why he hasn't even got rushed with the first team? Because he can't read defenses, bro. That's the reason. The reporters are coming out telling y'all this, and y'all keep on sitting out here. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. Y'all keep saying he should start. He should start. He should start. It don't.
Ain't nobody
bro,
drafted
listen.
in the 5th round. I'm not saying they should start. I'm not saying that.
You can't. You can't just because he plays good in games, bro. Don't mean he should be a starting quarterback when he can't read defenses, bro.
I mean,
when you're going against the 49ers and you're going against and now it's a battle between you and Fred Warner. Like that matters. You have to read the mic. You have to understand where people are going to be at, bro. And if you can't do that, bro, it's going to be pick galore. Like, come on, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that, all that's cool and all, bro. When you're going against guys who really you're not going to see in the NFL, but when you're going against a whole bunch of dudes on all teams who are all great and all good and 1%ers, bro, it's a totally different thing, bro. One of the main reasons why
I didn't. That's why when niggas was like, "Oh, Dylan Gabriel threw a pick," I'm like, he going against the ones, nigga. It's different. Like it's y'all got to know, like you got to really know sports.
That wasn't even his fault, bro. And anybody that say that pick was his fault don't know football, bro. First of all, that's a terrible. First of all, that's terrible. That's a terrible play. And I bet you when they went to the sideline, bro, that tight end got cussed out and that wide receiver got cussed out, bro. Oh, sure. Because first of all, why is your tight end close to the inside of the hash and to the wide receiver who's close out of bounds? That don't even make sense. Why are y'all both in the same facility anyway? That doesn't even make sense. And now Dylan Gabriel, he got to throw the ball. He got to just throw the ball to somebody because he can't do nothing. People, what he going to do, run for the first down and get killed? No, he had to throw the ball. So that ain't his fault, bro. That's on the tight end and wide receiver. Like, what are y'all doing? Why y'all not in y'all spots for real? Is the wide receiver, he's supposed to be at the tight end where you supposed to be at. So to me, that was just miscommunication and the route running between that tight end and that wide receiver, bro. That has nothing to do with Dylan Gabriel. No. And people saying that, bro. But besides that, the fumble wasn't really his fault either. The running back got to get that. I don't put that on Dylan Gabriel. The running back got to get that ball. So now, overall, he had a good game against to me, a second team defense in the Eagles to where a lot of those dudes can start on teams, bro. That's how deep the Eagles are. So I'm not tripping off that, bro. Now, let's get to Dylan Gabriel. Because like I said, I'm done. Like with Shedeur, my overall thing with him is, bro, Shedeur Sanders is a good quarterback. But he did it to himself. He cocky. He think he know it all. He think he's better than what he really is. And that's his downfall, bro. He's just like Will Levis. Will Levis was the same situation. But see, y'all like Shedeur so much because who his daddy is, so y'all blinded by the fact that in reality, he not that good for real, bro. They don't view him like how we view him, and that's okay. If you think they wrong, that's cool. But to sit here and try to make it seem like you know more or the league always get it wrong and you know more than the league, shut up, bro. You're not a scout, bro. You don't know football. You can't see talent from a mile away. Stop it. You go to a football game, you wouldn't know who to look at. You won't know what to look for. So shut up, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Because at the end of the day, yes, you say that, they got it wrong with Shedeur, but they got it right with Patrick Mahomes. Nobody knew who Patrick Mahomes was, bro. Nobody knew who Josh Allen was. These are people who just came on our radar draft time. Like, who the fuck is nigga from Wyoming? Who the fuck is this nigga from Texas Tech? Then they come out and play year or 2 or 3 years in. Now they dominate. Like, damn, who the fuck? Okay, shout out to the scouts who discover him and him. That's how I look at it, bro. Shedeur is a good dude. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. But he too cocky, bro. And he did it to himself. He was terrible pre-draft meetings. During the combine, his interviews were a disaster. People are telling y'all this, and y'all just want to sit here and just say, no, that's not true. No, you guys hating on him because he's trying to do it his way. How you going to do it your way and you don't own nothing? Like, what are we talking about his way? Because he does this? Because he does that little wrist, but that's not your own way, bro. You're the quarterback of a team. You can't do it. You're not a wide receiver, bro. You're not Justin Jefferson. You're a quarterback. You're a quarterback playing like you're a wide receiver, and that's the issue. And that's why teams shy away from that because they don't want that, bro. Especially when you're not the number one player like a Cam Newton, bro. He not Cam, bro. He ain't got a strong arm.
Yeah, I mean, I like my
He not
quarterback
super
cocky.
athletic.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, nah,
Yo,
bro,
hey, you
nah.
hear me?
I'm not gonna knock him in the head for that.
Oh, we hear you, bro. What's up, JaVale?
What's up, bro? My PC.
I
I
don't
had that
got
bitch on so long. I had to update
I
that
don't
bitch.
got no problem with the shit he be doing that you said for real.
But
But
that
I
Just
could
cool.
barely,
I
me.
do.
I could barely
I
hear
do.
you.
I don't
Most
like all that, bro.
now if he need to read defenses and shit, okay, that's some shit we can learn and figure out. But I like everybody saying he need to be starting here for like, no, I don't. I mean, I'm good.
I think folks just saying they want him to start because they got high hopes for him, but it's obviously
It's a journey. Like you're not
yeah,
gonna knock it out the park
yeah.
every.
Like
But JaVale,
it's kind of like the Falcon situation
You're not gonna always come in and be him.
with
You got to
Penix.
work
They
your way
like,
up.
hey, start him,
Whether he get
start him.
traded from the
Like,
Browns or
but
what,
this the
like we don't
difference
know. I
between
don't know.
Penix though,
I
bro.
feel like he'll.
yeah, we
Falcons want you to
no.
Falcons want you to no Falcon, but look, this the difference though. Falcons want you to start Penix because you draft him in the first round. If you drafted Penix in the 5th round, nobody not be talking about no Penix. The only reason why we're talking about Shador because of his last name, bro. And we like him so much. That's the reality, bro. It's inevitable for Penix to start. That's why we want Penix to start.
Kind of like the
We don't.
It's kind of like the Bronny.
Yeah, bro. It's like you're begging for something to happen when the people that own the team and that's really out here scouting and looking at these guys are telling you he's not that good. They're telling you this, and you in your mind you just saying no. Y'all hating on him. Y'all hating on him. No, we're not. They're not hating on this kid, bro. They're not tripping off Shador Sanders. Bro can play, but he cocky. He can't. He's not that good. He's just not that good, bro. Sometimes when you go to college, bro, you can be in a scheme that you can play against defenses that some defenses in college, bro, are just simple. It's not complex at all, bro. And when you're in college as an offense, and or you're going against a simple ass defense, you can get away with a lot of things. When you go to NFL, where one side they might play zone, the other side it might be man. You don't never know what's going on. You don't never know what defense is out there. You might have about six. You might have about six nickels. I mean, six DBs out there. You don't know what you don't know what to expect, bro. So you just can't be out there being lackadaisical and think I can get away with this throw. I can get away with that throw. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on alert. You got to get that ball out. You got to get that ball out on time. You can't hold the ball too long. That's what Shador does. He holds the ball a lot.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I critique that.
Doing that, yeah.
Yeah, so I critique that, and people be like, well, nah, they hating. Nobody's hating on this man. Before he even played in the preseason, y'all said they was setting him up for failure because he didn't get no first, second team reps. Even though if anybody in that situation would say, I don't give a fuck if I had any type of first, second team reps. I get to start and show that I can be a quarterback that can lead this team. Okay, what the fuck? What the field at? That's anybody, bro. But Shador fans will sit there and try to make him seem like a victim and sit there and say, well, look, they setting him up for failure. They setting him up for failure. No, they not setting him up for failure, bro. Everybody else hurt. Nigga play.
They like the organization don't like him, and I'm like,
How they don't like him? They drafted him. They make sense.
Y'all dragging it. Yeah. They drafted.
You know what I'm saying?
They gave him a chance. So
yeah, and like Shador, like I said, that's my main issue with Shador. It's just like people refuse to go with the facts, but they just keep going with their opinion about it because they like him so much. They're just blinded by the reason why he got drafted in the 5th round. He in the situation at the end, bro. But when we get to Dylan, you said what?
He bring the energy though,
Yeah, cool. But when I get to Dylan Gabriel, bro, Dylan Gabriel's getting so much hate for just being on the Browns. I've never seen somebody get so much hate just for being on the Browns, bro. Yeah. He hurt Shannon Sharp them talking about he don't want to compete. That's how weird it is, bro. Nigga like Shador so much they trying to ish on Dylan Gabriel because they like Shador. Well, Dylan Gabriel come out and say y'all entertainers. I'm a competitor, and now they try to flip it to say it's about Shador. When it was nothing, Dylan Gabriel don't care about Shador, bro. Dylan Gabriel has a better resume than Shador. Y'all, people really think Dylan Gabriel is jealous of Shador Sanders. Like, how am I jealous? Listen, you ended your season. I won a conference championship, bro. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? I played in comfort. I played against tougher competition. And played up to the standard against higher competition than you. I played in bigger games than you. There's nothing about your career that how can I be? What am I jealous of? I was just a finalist for the Heisman. I was 4, you was 5. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So this notion of Dylan Gabriel's jealous, what is he jealous of Shedeur about? When he's accomplished more in college than Shedeur, he's accomplished way more. Y'all gonna sit there and say he been there for 5 years. Okay, cool. Who cares, bro? That's the only knock on him. He played in college for so long. One of the years he got hurt. That's why he had a 5th year. People don't talk about that though. He got hurt his 3rd year at UCF. Then he transferred to Oklahoma. Played 2 years at Oklahoma. Then his last year he played with Oregon. Cool. Dylan Gabriel is a good quarterback, bro. He's undersized. He doesn't have the strongest arm. Him and Shedeur, both of their weaknesses are they don't have strong arms. I think Dylan Gabriel's more athletic than Shedeur. People also want to talk about that. Dylan Gabriel's a better athlete than Shedeur. Y'all don't want to talk about that though. I think Shedur's a better passer. He's more of an accurate passer than Dylan Gabriel. But I think Dylan Gabriel's more athletic. I think he's played against higher level competition, which to me translates more to NFL than the level of competition that Shedeur played against. Mm-hmm. And to me, bro, I just think Dylan Gabriel, to me, bro, he seemed like somebody that it's no distractions, bro. It's just all football. And I want my quarterback just to be all football, bro. That's why I would pick.
There's no persona.
That's why I would take Dylan Gabriel over Shedeur, bro. Because he's just all about football, bro. He's all about football. That's all he cares about, football. He don't all the stuff if you don't know nothing about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He a Samoan too. You know, I think he like a Samoan. I think he got some Samoan in his blood. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So like this kid, all he cares about is football. He loves football. You know what I'm saying? He might be Marcus Mariota. His career might be he might be like a less athletic Marcus Mariota, which is still good. You know what I'm saying? He probably has I think he has a better arm than Marcus Mariota. You know, it's more accurate. But he might be a lesser version of Marcus Mariota if he starts with the Browns, bro. You feel me? But I just think stop with this notion of Dylan Gabriel jealous of Shedeur or he cares about Shedeur. No, he doesn't.
Who's saying that?
Yeah, he was everybody say that, bro. I watch all the club Shay. All these people think this nigga's jealous of Shedeur. All these people think that for real. I'm just like, can we go to Sports Reference, college football, and look at both of their resumes? I don't think he's jealous of no Shedeur Sanders, bro. I think he'll take his career over Shedeur Sanders any day. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think he wish you shit if he could get some of that last name. Then I think people be dick riding him like they dick ride Shedeur.
Yeah.
Bro, Shedeur could be 5'9" and people still dick ride him and say a 1st round pick, bro. It don't matter. Like niggas gonna dick ride Shedeur and them no matter what, bro. It is what it is, bro. Cause they love Deion so much they're blinded, bro, by facts of what's going on. Everything is hate. Cause Deion them always coming off his victims all the time, bro. Everybody hating on them. You can't critique nobody, bro. Like if you critique Deion them by default, you're a hater. That's how everybody move around them, bro. And that's why I don't like that, bro. That's why I'm always gonna criticize them, bro. Cause I don't like that. It's like end of the day, bro. You're not above criticism, bro. Just like none of us are above criticism. We all can be critiqued about what we should be better on, what we need to improve on. We all can, bro. Everything shouldn't be, oh, you did great. You're great. You're great. You're great. You're great. Then when somebody gives you some criticism, they the hater. I just don't like that, bro. I just don't like that. And that's why, in my opinion, I do believe they're going to keep Dylan and Shedeur. I think that's why going back to Kenny Pickett, I think they're going to get rid of Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett going to be gone. I think they're going to trade him or releasing him. I think Tyler Huntley, I think he's going to be on the practice squad. That's how they're going to keep the 4 quarterback. I think Kenny Pickett going to be gone. Somebody like a Tyler Huntley, he's going to be on the practice squad. And I think they're going to roll with Dylan Gabriel as your backup and Shedeur as your 3rd. Yeah. I would start Dylan over Shedeur first, bro. I just think Dylan's going to show he's about football, bro. Yeah, football. And I don't think that's not Shedeur, bro. That's not Shedeur. And I think Shedeur through the season going to be playing victim. I think he going to be one of these dudes with the Twitter fingers, putting out those ancillary tweets, those cryptic messages coming out here with the cryptic messages. Oh, free me. I think he one of them type niggas, bro. Free me. Free me.
I think he's just overly confident. He a fan favorite. He got the last name, so you know.
So that's my, like I said, that's my overall take on this situation, bro. I just think when it comes to the Browns quarterback situation, yes, Joe Flacco should be the starting quarterback. It's a no-brainer. You feel me? But if I'm gonna go with a backup, give me Dylan, because I know Dylan gonna give me just be about football. Then third can be Shador. You know what I'm saying? Now if Joe Flacco sucks, let's say by week 6 you're 1-5. Now you can go with Dylan. If Dylan can win the game, or let's say Dylan go give Dylan 3 games or 4 games. If he go 2-2, stick with him. If he go 0-4, now you go with Shador.
Yep.
If Shador is play well, he close out the season. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can get up to at least 7 to 8 games. And now you're in a position to where you're 7-10, or you're in a position to where you're, let's say, 6-11. But the quarterbacks that you thought were good after the season, you saw that it really was flukes and it was just all hype and really no bite. Now you might have to stick with a Shador. That's the best situation that Shador's in, because now, okay, Shador came in after Dylan sucked and he actually performed. Now, see, only reason why I hope that don't happen, bro, and I'm not wishing on nothing on Shador downfall, it's just his fan. I don't like the supporters, bro, because they're so disingenuous, bro. Like they're so disingenuous. Like, Peyton Manning fans can at least be honest and be like, yeah, Peyton does throw a lot of interceptions, and sometimes in big moments he folds under pressure. They can be honest, bro. I just believe, even if Shador, say that Shador is the Browns quarterback, bro, and they win, and they start winning some games, you know what I'm saying? And now they go to the playoffs in 1 year, and he just stinks to bed. They're going to blame everything on, well, he's a 5th round pick. Y'all shouldn't expect nothing anyway. Like, they're just going to say anything. It's like, he start now, nigga. Y'all don't do that for Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy been getting criticized for so long, and he's proven that he's more than just a 7th round Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah, these niggas, they go hard on Brock Purdy. They make it seem like Brock Purdy took his team to a Super Bowl, bro. After he lose, he still could have won a Super Bowl. Like, dang, I just took my team to a Super Bowl, almost won. We lost in overtime, and I still can't win. Even though I took my team to win, I still can't win a Super Bowl again. Like, they been shitting on Brock Purdy. But Shador, like I say, don't get criticized like everybody else. But moving past that, bro, that's all I really had to say about that. Let's get into this Gunna album, bro.
All right, baby.
Back in this bit.
Let's get into this Gunna album, man.
I heard.
What's y'all thoughts on that? What's y'all thoughts on the guy? I heard it too. What's y'all thoughts on that Gunna album?
I like it.
I like it.
I feel like
I
the
do
album. I feel like the album. You know, he clearing the air. He letting you know, like, hey, I'm still the wave. I'm still, you know. So I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, bro. I just think Gunna, he just in his bag right now, bro. Ever since he got out of jail, bro, all his music, bro, the quality of the music, bro, is just
Him alone.
it's very good, man.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't have nothing negative to say about. I love the album, bro. I like majority of the songs on the album. You know what I'm saying? My favorite song is the song with him and Wizkid. I like that song. That's hard. He got a couple of more bangers on there that I rock with. Him All Along is one of my favorite tracks all year. So, like, I don't got really nothing negative to say about Gunna. Shout out to him. Everybody want to keep hating on him because they keep caring about that snitching shit. I'm just gonna keep telling y'all, we don't care about niggas snitching, bro. I'm gonna keep listening to Gunna, bro.
He's still going hard.
I don't care, bro.
Nah,
Gunna could snitch on my dad, bro. I'm still gonna listen to Gunna.
Nah, yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bro. He can snitch on my granddaddy if granddaddy get life. I'm still gonna listen to Gunna, bro. The music hard, bro. I'm just sorry, bro. Young Thug don't get that pass. That shit trash. I don't want to hear Young Thug after you tell on my daddy. Gunna, I don't care. Cause Gunna that talented, bro. You feel what I'm saying? When you that talented, you can tell on anybody. Cause once that mic get in your hand and you start, nigga, I'm like, oh shit, I don't get no fuck. Okay, you don't even care. Fuck my daddy, nigga. He probably did it. So I'm always gonna listen to Gunna, bro. Everybody else, bro, I just don't care about, bro. But they care about Gunna so much. Lil Baby and all these folks keep trying to, with the subliminals, saying with the little cryptic messages and all that about Gunna, and Gunna still him. Gunna is the best rapper in Atlanta right now. It's not even close. He's the best rapper in Atlanta right now. It's not even close, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. He putting out the best quality of music out in Atlanta. He ain't got to rap about killing nobody. He ain't got to rap about sliming nobody out. He can just make music about going to the club, bagging some shawties, being rich, being successful. And you gonna vibe to it, bro. He can make a song about working out, you know what I'm saying, eating healthy, and you gonna vibe to it, bro. He just in his bag, bro. He just in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he got out of ever since he stopped smoking them Black and Miles, bro, and start doing all that, bro. Start smoking on them backwoods. He been straight, bro. You see him, bro. Cause you gotta get that once you get that backwood residue out your body, bro. It clears your mind, bro. I'm telling you. Once you start smoking them Black and Miles and shit, and start rolling out that cancer paper, it clears your mind, bro. So I fuck with Gunna right now. I feel like he in this bad, bro. What's your thoughts, Drew?
What you rate the
I
album?
like
though?
the album.
Like,
I give it the album 8 out of 10.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9, but yeah, give it about it.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
9.
I like it. It's in my rotation. I love it. No, I don't really be skipping that much on it. Like, and he evolved with the snitching shit. Like, he moved past it, which is I think what's so cool. Like, and he didn't have to like. He's just like, bro, I'm gonna just do my thing. Fuck what y'all talking about. Like, fuck y'all. I don't care what nobody got to say. The niggas still gonna play my shit, and that's gonna make y'all mad. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Come on, bro. Yeah. That nigga just got them bangers, bro. That nigga, whoever he going to, bro, they don't give a fuck
For
about
a
him
long
snitching. They still
time,
give that nigga
man.
fire beats. They don't give a
You can go
fuck
back
about
to the
it.
old
Offset
shit,
don't
the
care.
old shit from when we was in school. You can go back to that shit.
Here's my outfit.
Sold out dates. Offset don't care. DDG don't care. None of these niggas really care. Tusa don't care. These niggas don't care, bro. Cause he hard, bro. Like, I'm just sorry, bro. Like, when you that hard, bro, people don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
The
Tusa.
reason,
I
the
saw that
difference
nigga
between
in,
6ix9ine and everybody else is, bro, a lot of those dudes musically and sound wise, they wouldn't mesh well with a 6ix9ine, bro. Gunna meshes well with anybody. He can get on a song with anybody, bro. 6ix9ine had certain people he can get on the song with. You know what I'm saying? And plus, 6ix9ine wasn't likable at the time either, bro. Cause he was pushing, yeah, I snitched in everybody's face instead of just falling back and just came out with music first like Gunna did.
But before then, though, he did have a wave for a little bit.
He had the wave, but he had certain people doing music with, bro. Because musically, he had a song with Fetty Wap. He had a song with, I think, A Boogie with a Hoodie. But those guys, they fit his sound, bro. They fit his sound. Everybody else don't fit his sound. Gunna could be on any song, bro. Anybody. 6ix9ine can't, bro.
He had the one with Nicki. The one with Nicki too.
Nicki Minaj, they sound. They got the same. Him and I can see that together. They mesh well. You feel what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj and 6ix9ine, they mesh well based on the type of music they make. You feel what I'm saying? But like 6ix9ine, he was throwing I'm a rat in everybody's face. So that's why they didn't you know what I'm saying? That didn't work over well with everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gunna ain't do that. Gunna just laid back. He don't talk about it. And he just make hits. If 6ix9ine, one of the main, a lot of people don't fuck with him, bro, and photo with him. Cause let's be honest, bro.
Pass though.
You said who?
We get Charleston White a pass. He like to snitch. Yeah.
But bro, you're talking about a rapper and a
Not
comedian,
rapper,
bro.
though.
Yeah,
he's
You
not-
know what I'm saying? Talk about a nigga who make money making music and a nigga who trolls on internet. Them two different people. You feel what I'm saying? So when you got 6ix9ine doing that, now you're going from a rapper to now entertainer and a troll. And once you put yourself in that position, a lot of people gonna fall back on you, even though a lot of people didn't like you anyway. Because before you even snitch, you was beefing with everybody.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So he put himself in a bad situation. Gunna didn't do none of that. You feel what I'm saying? And Gunna's likable.
he just didn't say nothing.
6ix9ine not likable.
Yeah.
And that's why it's different. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine told academics keep the same energy with Gunna. No, they're not, brother. Because Gunna's likable, you're not. That's life.
What you feel about
Some
Thug?
niggas can get away with shit that you can't get away with because they're likable.
What you feel about Thug though?
Now we about to get in the Thug right now. Cause Young Thug Future, in my opinion, Young Thug, bro, should just worry about his label and sign the artist, bro. The music dead, bro. That shit garbage, bro. His fans, that shit don't age well, bro. His music don't age well, bro. I'm just sorry, that shit garbage, bro. Unless his album gonna have about 5-6 songs with Future, it's over. It's over.
Need to go ahead and do a joint mixtape.
It's over, bro. You might well put on a dress and some heels and some lipstick and go viral off that, bro. That's on next time. The only time you gonna go viral. Him and Mariah Cyrus, they might well go courtside on Atlanta Falcon, or they might do courtside on a Hawk game and both put on dresses and match. That's the only way he going viral. He going viral off that and tweeting, bro. Nobody give a fuck about that music. That shit garbage.
Yeah, it's been bad.
That shit garbage. Nobody cares, bro.
Yeah,
He keep talking about Gunna. Gunna's a bigger artist than you, bro. Why you keep talking about bigger artists? Like, why you keep worrying about him? Put out some quality music, bro. Put out some quality music. Stop hopping on everybody else's song. Put out your own
What
song.
he used to talk about though.
Put out a solo song.
You know,
Yes, he can, bro.
he got restrictions.
Yes, he can.
They say he can't. You know,
Bro, that mean you ain't talented then, bro. If you got this, if that's all you can talk about, bro, you're not that good of a rapper then, bro.
but that's what he was talking about back then.
But he made a song called Surf. They weren't talking. He wasn't saying nothing crazy in that song. That song a banger. So why you can't bring that back? So like, don't be like, you got songs to where you're not talking about nothing. It's just a party anthem. Why you can't do that? Why you can't give us a full album of that? Because if you did that, people will like it.
That little EP.
You feel me? So
EP, that shit fire.
Hey,
Young Thug career over with, bro. When it comes to rapping,
Future. Yeah, that shit hard though.
That On the Run EP when he was just rapping about getting high and like it was just party stuff. That shit was fire. It need to be like type
Hey,
stuff
can you
like
hear
that.
bro.
Like,
It's over. Yeah, we hear you.
No, to my Drew.
oh yeah, y'all can hear me?
He sound low on my.
We all. I hear everybody, bro.
Damn, what she sound.
I hear everybody.
Oh shit.
Alright, bet.
But yeah, but I just think Young Thug career over with, bro. As a rap wise, bro. He gotta come out, drop something, bro. That's good, bro.
He gonna do
You
that.
feel
Bro.
me?
Come on.
Like even if he does, let's say he do sell more than Gunna, even though like I'm kind of 50-50 on it. You feel me? Because I think the label didn't promote Gunna album that much, bro. Gunna really promoted the album on his own. I think if Gunna would have had some label push, you know what I'm saying, more promotion on the album, I think he would have gotten 100K. You know what I'm saying? But I just think him pushing it himself, that's the reason it was 80. You feel me? I think when it comes to Young Thug, he's gonna have that push. So I think by default he will. Yeah, I think by default he will. I think sell more than Gunna. But I don't think the album will be good though. I don't think after we listen to it, we just gonna go about he sold more. I think people gonna be like, well, he got promoted. It got promoted more than this one. This one sold 80 with just one person promoted. Yours sold 100 with the company, your label, and you and other people promoting it. Gunna better. I think that's how it's gonna be, bro. Unless he drop an album and it sell 150, bro, nobody not gonna sit back. Even if he said, let's say he does 110, people gonna say, okay, that's 40 more than Gunna. But Gunna only person that really promote the album. He's better. That's how people gonna look at it, bro. Because Gunna had no. I think the only feature he had on there was Offset. I think Offset. I think WizKid and a couple of more people, bro. Them not really the big artists compared to Future, Lil Baby, and other little folk that Young Thug know, Drake and all them. You know he does a song with Drake on his album, it's gonna be it, bro. But what if the other quality songs without features? What if they garbage? Guess what I'm gonna judge, bro. You don't get points with just putting out songs with Future, and y'all just both just rapping, freestyling on the beat and shit. Nah, cause Future that nigga, Future gonna make any song sound fire. What about your songs alone? If your songs alone garbage, then you poo poo.
I ain't like that when he dropped when he was locked up the beat. I ain't.
That shit was garbage. Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't fuck with that one.
yeah, it was garbage. I don't want to rock with that either. But yeah, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts, Drew? You think it's over?
I don't think
You
it's
don't say
over.
it's over, but
I think he can drop something to have
you
him
know how
back
it be
relevant.
when they go to jail and come back. They ain't gonna have the same. Ain't gonna have the same buzz, but
I think it's
the
over.
quality of music has definitely decreased. I ain't gonna say that. Like just lie and say it has.
What? Give me a song that you
evolve.
like. What song has Young Thug dropped that made you say he back?
Nothing.
Like that's my point. He hasn't. He's not good, bro. It's over. Like
Now
it's over. Gunna came out of. He got out. He got out and put out a hit.
Yeah.
He like his last 3 albums, his last 3 tapes that he's dropped, all got hits on them. Give me a Young Thug song that's a hit.
Okay.
there is none right now.
Ball game. It's over. It's over. Ball game.
He can, but
It's
making
over.
a hit though, he can make a hit now.
Then drop one, then, bro. You ain't did it, so you can't. It's over.
A good
over.
a good feature will do it.
If you gonna live off features, then stop talking to Gunna, bro. Cause Gunna dropping songs without no features. Him All Alone is one of the hottest songs all year, bro. Stop it.
We know.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't want to say it over though.
I know, bro. I know y'all got faith. I'm done.
Nah, I ain't got no favorites.
I said I know you. I said I know you got faith. I said faith.
Oh, faith. Yeah.
I know you got faith in them. I just don't, bro.
I got faith.
I don't
One
have
of my
faith in
favorite
them.
artists, like, you know, like.
What about the baby?
Lil Baby.
The baby, you know what I'm saying? On the woke community got the baby up out of there, bro. You want to keep it 100. Cause the baby flow ain't changed, bro. Just the woke community killed him, bro.
He totally
I
killed
still
him.
like Lil Baby.
Cause we didn't care about the baby flow until the woke community started trying to shit on him, bro. The baby flow was his flow.
Yeah.
Gunna got his own flow. We like it. You know what I'm saying? The baby.
Them like little freestyles
okay.
he's doing on YouTube.
The Baby is one of in my top rappers right now.
You feel me? So the baby got up out of there because of the woke community and stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then like you gotta realize, especially on Twitter, bro, Black Twitter, certain stuff that you say, bro. The Megan Thee Stallion situation, all that stuff. People just don't care about your downfall. People gonna bet.
LGBT, wasn't it?
Yeah, the LGBT. He said something about the age. Then he said something about Megan Thee Stallion. He cracked Megan Thee Stallion. So, you know, the female community, they going to be on his head, too. He just had so many people on his head top. You feel me? And I just think once he tried to drop an album, and I just think a lot of people was just, they didn't side with him, bro. A lot of people turned on him.
Hey, so you can confidently say that cancel culture fuck up people's music.
It depends, bro.
Careers.
When you fold, bro. The baby, when he said that, Dua Lipa came out and said she not working with him no more. She a piece of shit. Like she a piece of shit, bro. Huh? Like I would not want to talk to her and never do no interviews with her. She a piece of shit, bro. For even doing that. Like that had nothing to do with you. Stay in your fucking lane, you dumb ass girl. Why you even speaking on that? But see, that show the type of person she is, bro. She a clout chaser.
Why you gonna get your fans to pile on?
Yeah, you got a song with that man, and why would you do that, bro? You got a song with him. Why you gonna? So what? Why you coming out? But it just show you what type of people are in this industry, bro.
Fake, bro. That shit,
yeah, bro. That's why I wouldn't ever want to talk to her, bro. Cause once I see that, I don't want to interview you. You're a piece of shit. I don't want to talk to piece of shits, bro. Unless you intrigue me. She don't intrigue me, bro. Especially a big name Dua Lipa. That's the dumbest name I heard in my life.
Hispanic songs, like Hispanic songs.
I don't listen to that shit, bro. She not a daddy Yankee.
No,
She's not a Prince. She's not a Prince Royce. She's not a Prince Royce.
We know that, but her popular song get hot though. That be hot.
I don't care, bro. Fuck her, bro. I just don't fuck with that, bro. I'm just sorry. I hate people who just jump in stuff that don't mind their business, bro. And I'm saying fuck up for the situation. I don't know her, bro. I'm not saying she a piece of shit as a person. I'm saying for that situation, she a piece of shit.
She ain't have to pile on and no shit like
that. Yeah, but I would say for that situation, she a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Cause you don't do that, bro. Like he that's his situation, and now you trying to. Everybody else already jumping up on him. Now here you come, adding more fuel to the fire. Like they're just lying to me. I never work with him ever again. I support this community. You just want to pander, bro. Like you want to pander. Like she wasn't even.
They made that boy apologize.
And see him doing that fucked him up too, bro. Cause your fans do respect for you, bro. Especially when your fans start riding for you and try to defend you, then you come out and apologize. They say, fuck this nigga. Nigga, we riding for you, just do that. You lose fans doing that too. He should just stood on it, bro.
Yeah.
On the beginning.
But then sponsors stop fucking with you. See, like I said, these people phony, bro. That's why if I sign with you, bro, I'll tell somebody straight up, bro. If I sign with you, bro, you gotta be with me through wrong, bro. Right through wrong, bro. I gotta be able to be myself and have my own opinions, bro. And when the woke community come, bro, you can't fold, bro. And if you fold, come on, bro. I need a buyout clause. It gotta be a buyout clause, bro. You gonna pay me.
Nah.
That's how I gotta be, bro.
You're not gonna.
Then I won't sign. Then I won't rock with you. Then I don't want to be with you. Then I want to be associated with you because you phony. You phony, bro. You phony. Cause hey, listen, bro.
Until some real shit happen, like
that cool, but you phony though, bro. Cause that's lame, bro.
No,
that's lame. All the stuff I see is lame, bro. Cause, bro, who cares about the woke mob, bro? The reason why the woke mob so popular, cause we give them too much energy and attention. That's the problem. That's how, like I said, that's how the baby got up out of there.
Mhm.
That's how who else been attacked by them folk?
Tory.
Shit, everybody.
Tory Lane, he done got up out of there. So they get you, bro. They sneak up on you and they attack you. Boosie. And they get on Boosie. Some stuff he used to say.
Yeah, man. They be doing, but they be damn.
Hell yeah.
So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys for watching the podcast. We will be back tomorrow on the Football Den. More exclusively just football stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then we will be back with this on what today is. We will be back with this on a Thursday to get in more of some more different topics. So I appreciate y'all for joining us, man. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for the little hiatus. We will be back. We'll be more consistent. You know I say it all the time, but I'm for real this time. I really ain't doing nothing, so I'm gonna be on it. I will, after we end this, I will get some clips out, push them out. Tomorrow, be on the lookout for the small little videos. I know a lot of people don't like to watch the full length, full long pod. So I like to watch just the shorts or just the segment videos, the clip videos. So I'm gonna clip it up. I'm gonna short it up too and get it out with y'all, and all that'll be out by tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Be on the lookout for tomorrow for the Football Den, same time, around this time, around 10:30. Be on the lookout for that with your boy Truly, really getting in depth on the football season, what's finna go on, my predictions. I'm not gonna talk about Shador. I got more top to talk about. So I don't have to talk about Shador. We're gonna get into more of the Falcons.
Hey,
I'm getting some of the Falcon talk.
That boy don't fuck with you.
That's fine. I don't care. I ain't trying to be your friend, bro. I'm a fan. I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro owner. I know that I'm pro owner, bro.
You trying to rip him a new one?
Feel me? I'm pro owner anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So y'all know me, bro. I'm pro owner.
Master? Oh no.
You already know. That's how they gonna be. He's Uncle Tom.
I'm just trolling, man.
Yeah, he didn't criticize Jerry Jones for being the kid at that rally. He's a coon. Like, okay. But niggas in the hood kill each other every day. Systemic racism is why they kill each other. Okay. So you already know. You know how I know these people gonna be, bro. They just flip flop.
Man, just end the shit and don't get me started. Just end the shit,
bro. No, nigga. You just don't like what I'm saying because you. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it, bro. Listen, just because you don't like it, don't mean it's not facts, bro. You can't criticize Jerry Jones. You can't. No, you can't. Go ahead. You can't criticize Jerry Jones. You can't criticize Jerry Jones because what he did something as a child, but then when we can't hold these other kids accountable because we want to talk about that environment they in, and the environment, the reason why they need these environment because of racism. This what people say, bro.
Okay, heard. I'm gonna go now. So, nigga, he was not a kid, nigga. He was like.
Yes, he was.
Number one.
He was 12.
Whatever. Okay, so he's stopping a 5-year. He out there trying to stop a 5-year-old girl from going to school, integrated school. That don't got shit to do with niggas killing each other. Like, stop.
He's a fucking kid.
Argument, like, just end the
He's
shit.
Bro. Like, what's worse, what he did or niggas killing each other, bro?
What?
Ball gang, shut up, bro. I'm done with you. Ball gang, bye bye, y'all. Bye bye, y'all. We out.
Hear what you said, like.